We are two guys from Finland, Riku with the mic and Tunna behind the camera. We are the global odyssey to learn about the most bizarre traditions on Earth and to uncover the secrets this planet holds. It's just the two of us, lifelong travelers in the strangest destinations of the world. No crew, no security, no limits. This is Madventures.
This is Madventures, infiltrating the People's Republic of China, Zhongguo, the center kingdom of civilization. We all know that China is like a sleeping dragon, and it's inevitable that she shall lead the world any moment she is fully awake. Hence, it's only reasonable to get to know everyone's future home country, and some of its freakier aspects a little better. Our first waypoint is the mythical Shaolin Temple, where discipline and order are introduced to our minds and backsides, dulled by the constant vagabonding. Shaolin Temple used to be the home for the Chinese variation of Buddhism, but more famous than the monks' belief system was their lengthy tradition in Chinese martial arts, known as Wushu or Kung Fu. We are here in search of that ancient wisdom. Feels like these days Kung Fu has become a bit of a tourist attraction, and when I say a bit, I mean completely, utterly and beyond any reasonable measure. Feels like we're in one big Kung Fu theme park. Something is definitely missing. Near the Shaolin Temple, in the town of Dengfeng, there are schools where thousands learn Kung Fu, the true Shaolin way. The teachers are often monks who have left the temple behind. Perhaps they could teach us some Tao. It's time to bushwhack the Shaolin Epo. Wushu Academy. This is the notorious student/coach, Bang Shun. He's gonna deliver me some decent disciplinary measures. Stiffness is strength. Weight is virtue. Mua ei voi painaa, mun hajo paikat.
Kung Fu Panda.
Mercy, mercy.
要不要我先拍？先起来。
I quit. Training is for the untalented. I want to fight. If he dies, he dies. I let him win. He's just a kid. Students here might be as young as 3, and they live at the premises. When they finally graduate, they might become acrobats, bodyguards, special force guys, or even movie stars. Is there more to Kung Fu than a 1,000-year-old tradition reduced to luring in the tourist shekel? Then again, does the true meaning of Kung Fu even exist anymore? Or is it just a commercialized, government-sponsored exhibition sport? Next, we're getting one example of hard Qi Gong. Maybe one of the most well-known elements of Kung Fu, smashing things up. Oi! Hurt? It's time to leave the monasteries and organizations behind.
and travel through China to find vibrant and alive examples of man's perseverance and steadfastness against all odds. Our quest is to look for the real Kung Fu, and we are ready to go wherever we have to go to find it.
The word Kung Fu is almost impossible to translate. In short, it means achievement through great effort. Next, we travel to Dongting Lake, where it truly engulfs time, patience and effort to prepare an extraordinary cup of brew. After that, we continue our trip towards Beijing, the known center of the world.
We need some gear for the tour to get our daily fix, and right now we're approaching the Junshan island of the Dongting Lake. Shrouded in eternal mist, this transcendental territory is home for one of the most rarefied herbs in existence, the silver needles. I'm of course talking about the world's most popular central nervous system stimulants, tea. In these fields, centuries ago, virgins with golden scissors were cutting the leaves from the mysterious bushes for the emperor himself. Once a year, the first sprouts are collected as crème de la crème, and the harvest is only 400 kilos. In the West, this tea is very costly, $500 a pound. That's the sprout. So it's real Junshan tea.
Yes, that's it.
We met a tea pilgrim at his cave. Mr. Sem is enjoying the brew and the peaceful milieu. And we managed to score an ounce of green. The last leaves of the last batch left for this year. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 4:20 time.
So where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Malaysia.
All the way from Malaysia?
Yeah, all the way from Malaysia for the silver needle.
It's beautiful, it's beautiful. A true herb from the god, Jah Rastafari. So what are the silver needles?
The silver needle is the top 10 tea, one of the top 10 tea in China.
What makes it so special?
Because the silver needle will dancing. The leaf will going up and down and up and down. It's quite special. The tea dancing means the leaf going up and down, up and down, up and down. The leaf is dancing. See? Up and down, up and down, up and down. They are so beautiful. Look at that.
It is, it is.
Look at the color.
You can really see the delicious resin on the top of the leaf. That's why it's called the silver needle. Only the morning dew collected from the leaves is good enough for our concoction.
This is the Holy Grail, the chalice. Like a true warrior, tea shows its strength in hot water. Inside this beneficial plant's green intestines beats a heart of genial molecules that both relax and expand the poor human consciousness burdened by existential molestation.
How about first one?
Oh, yes, please. Our minds are purified and we understand the essence of all things. Now our journey can truly begin. Okay, a short stopover in a city which looks pretty common but carries a certain specialty. In China, needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one. That's their secret in producing championship athletes. 谢谢. Another example of the volume producing talent is this town of Wushao. In here, there's at least one circus performer in every family. Acrobats and jugglers of all ages and sizes inhabit this perplexing little town. This certainly reminds Madventures of the Kung Fu basics. Time and work applied to a certain skill, as Pueblo of Wuchao seem to have dedicated their whole lives to their craft. With a most-of-the-world population of 1.3 billion, a city full of acrobats is only logical. That's the Chinese way. Quantity has the quality of its own. We're in East Beijing near the second ring, and dining in the next establishment can turn out to be a real cock-up.
Chinese are masters of putting lead in their pencils. A common belief is that eating penis can enhance your virility. So what happens next could loosely be described as pennilingus, when in Rome, and etc. Our little penis platter here has a bit of everything. Yes, dogs, peckers, pee-pees and knobs of all sizes and shapes. There's bull bangers, dog sausages, and last but not least,
Here it comes.
a horse mojo.
And you gonna eat it all.
No, you're gonna join me.
Join you? Definitely not. Join you eating a penis.
Of course you will. What the heck? Okay, this one is a stiff Johnson. I don't know if I'm able to finish it, but let's start. Maybe this one would make even Ron Jeremy a little bit jealous. In China, the inventive ways of upping the mannish power in bedroom are myriad. They are ready to turn into fungus, into animal parts, into questionable foodstuff to increase the stamina. But the best one, definitely, is this. Yeah, this is bull penis, and here's a slice of dog penis.
Yes.
I'm gonna make a burger. Let it boil, let it boil. Let it rotten, let it soil. Is there some wines which would be recommended with the horse's penis?
Do you think it's really ready? It was.
Jesus.
No. Hey, you have a lot to do here. Hey, please.
I'm all full of goosebumps.
No.
Jesus.
Is it that bad?
It's very well. You can imagine what it smells like, can't you? There's some hose of sperm.
Me, I don't eat the dick.
Jeez.
But you look like you're enjoying yourself.
I'm right now deep throated a bull penis. What do you think?
Hey, I'm a vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian. No, please. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Give me the camera.
Can you tell her
Give
that
me
I'm a
the camera.
vegetarian? Actually, it's really good. Yeah.
You're lying to yourself.
Frankly speaking, am I doing a blowjob here? Hey, come pay everybody. Hey.
Mr. Zahn is taking a doggy bag with him.
Wake up, pig! Wake up, pig! It's time for some hangover cure. You're having hangover? Wake up.
The last shot of that Chinese brandy was probably a bit too much. One toke over the line, sweet Jesus. But thanks to God, we're in China. Here, the traditional doctors have thousands of years of experience in curing all kinds of illnesses. So why not also the cork flu? Ni hao. I have a terrible hangover. What can I do? I mean, can I meet a doctor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Jordan.
Ah, okay.
The traditional Chinese medicine is based on the idea that the interruption of qi, which is the life energy of all living creatures, if that qi is interrupted, that's the root cause of all illnesses. And last night I definitely interrupted my qi. The diagnosis was harsh. Liver close to rupture, lungs full of tar, inner organs surrounded by fat and losing the fight fast. Plus, I have a man-sized hangover. After the acupuncture, it's cupping.
Kids, don't drink, otherwise you will end up like him.
Next, to a pharmacy. The good doctor prescribed me a set of drugs, for example, dried hedgehog skin, a miniature snake, and something I just ate yesterday.
With this medical kit and with the good treatment I just received, I'm back on my feet again and we can continue our search for the Kung Fu. Many metropolitan Chinese have become alienated from the nature. Hence, it's popular to keep chirping insects as house pets. More noisy the grasshopper, more expensive it is. But Madventures is not at the Tianqiao market because of the nature's own boomboxes, but in search of the strangest martial art of China, Shushe Wushu, cricket fighting. The sport has been a popular pastime since Tang Dynasty. Now champion crickets like this one have pedigrees carefully bred by discerned keepers, diehards who nurture these nocturnal critters into fighting shape with a carefully controlled diet and exercise. Yes, even the insects do Kung Fu in China. Crickets are usually sold in the street markets, and some of the better palookas can set you back as much as $1,000. Now that's out of our league, but anyway, we are going to score ourselves a badass. Madventures is a third member in the team now. This is Jiminy. He should be a good contender, maybe short, but in the ring, he's gonna make you wish you were a star. As a professional fighter, Jiminy will need some accessories. And naturally, there's a shop for only these things. So we are now accommodating Jiminy into his mansion, where he can enjoy the drinks, the food, and the lovely female accompany until the big night. They are kissing, yeah, that's right. They're kissing already there in the love nest. Very good. Hit her.
Household abuse.
Jiminy is a wife beater. Jesus. Should we change another one?
He's
dead. Dead. Jesus. Jiminy just killed the other female. This is really sad now. What can we do? Oh, she's not dead. She's not dead. She was just knocked out for a while. Jiminy started domestic violence. He kicked out both of the ladies. So now all the three ladies are here in the box. Jiminy is alone in his mansion, preparing himself for the fight. Maybe he's gay. We don't know. But let's see. Later we will free one of the ladies into the coffin, one by one. Jiminy is not interested in group things, as far as we can understand. So let him be in peace now, until the big night. 3 days has passed, and behind these curtains, Jiminy will be put into action. It's time to weigh Jiminy. Oh.
不能打，一个小，一个大。
7.0. When it comes to cricket kung fu arenas, this place is the Madison Square Garden of Beijing. Now this is official, but in some of the illegal bouts people do gamble. And that's why some of the insects fight on steroids. Oi! There's a fight going on now. Oi! So the cornermen are irritating the insects with straws, and when they become irritated, they start to fight. This might take time now, but everybody's very calm. There's not much of cheering in the air, but there's a lot of tension. That's for sure. A lot of tension. Okay, so our Jiminy has now been enjoying sex, drugs and rock and roll for 3 days. And now it's the moment we all been waiting for. The big night, the big fight. Seems like Jiminy's a bit nervous now. He's running. Jiminy's a sissy. He didn't fight. He gave up. What did you do, Jiminy, for me? So what happened was, Jiminy, he gave up. He didn't fight at all. He's a sissy. And the guys tell that it's probably because he didn't have enough women before the match. That's the thing. He's definitely out of the team now. You know what, Jiminy? In the ring you can run, but in life you cannot hide. Goodbye, Jiminy. In the end, all men are insects. In China, culinary arts can be kung fu too. In this joint, you need to be a bit of a fighter to finish your plate. Now, during the 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing, more than 100 restaurants were forbidden from selling dog meat so that the ever-delicate Western sensibilities wouldn't be hurt. But now the games are over and it's business as usual. So welcome to Madventures Cooking Show and the most vomitrocious kitchens of the world. This restaurant is called Liu Pu Kang and it's the veritable pilgrimage site for the gourmandization of grommet. Yes, tonight's edition is dedicated to the domesticated subspecies of grey wolf, a man's best friend and a Chinese food source since the times of Confucius. Canis lupus familiaris, more commonly known as dog. Preparation is easy. After slaughtering the flea bag, the best tools to get rid of its fur are hot water, a knife and a blowtorch. Then you just chop it and boil it for hours to get rid of the smell. Our chef de cuisine tonight is Master Pan. He's in charge of the wet work. A mix of spices include... What do we use here, Master Pan?
葱、姜、川椒、大料。
Splendid. I know all you mad cooks at home are already eyeing the family dog, but don't worry, all the recipes and ingredients will be found on our website, madventures.tv. Okay, enough with the badinage. It's time to transfer the documents or get off the fax machine. Is it Tunna or I who gets to wolf down this tasty tailwagger? As always, the decision is left to rock, paper, scissors, chunk and paw. Are you ready?
Ready? One, 1, 2, 3! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Hey, please.
Jesus Christ. The whole place is quiet. They are watching. They're watching me.
Please,
it's very good. It's very good. Chef. It's very good, it's very good. I'm going to go for fried dog now. Fried dog.
Okay,
this is fried. This is fried. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna think it's just normal great beef, Kobe beef or something like that. It's not a dog. The idea is the most crazy one. No, the intestines. You can see here is while I'm eating here. I'm sorry to speak while my mouth full.
Of dog.
Of dog. It's just the whole concept of eating a pet. It is pretty bad, and that's why I guess it's so sensitive subject in the West. Poor Pluto. Kidney.
Of Fifi.
Liver.
Of Pluto.
And guts.
Of Gromit.
So this is the doggy burger. Doggy intestine burger.
Go for it.
When you get the concept away, when you get rid of the idea of eating dog, this is actually very good. Dude, no problem, no worries.
Sorry.
Sorry. Dog, beef, pork, thinking and living animals, aren't they? What's the difference, really? I know you might find this shocking, but yes, in some parts of the world people really do eat dogs, and this may have happened in your neck of the woods too. In the old times, humans have been pigging out on Pluto in Europe and North America. And in Africa, it's not unheard of occasionally binge on Bolivar. Mostly nowadays, of course, people frown upon feasting on Fifi. But in Asia, canine consumption has always been par for the course. In the West, we have the luxury to distance ourselves from the choices dictated by necessity. In our world, dog is a man's best friend. But in here, he fulfills the duty a bit more differently. Cut. Finally, Madventures has been approved an audience with the master. Here, in a common courtyard of a common apartment block, lies some true knowledge of thousands of years of tradition. Sun Lucian is a Kung Fu master, very respected in China. He's been fortunate to learn his skills of Xing Yi Juan straight from the source, from the son of one of the top 18 famous masters of the whole country.
但是真功夫呢，这个定义还挺不好说。这个，现在因为人们对于功夫这个理解不一样，有人可能就认为是能够开砖呐、断瓦呀这些东西就是真的啊，或者有人就是说把这个我一人打败多少人，这个是功夫，那只能说他功夫好啊。所以真的功夫就是虚假成分要少一些。比如说我们练啊，拿一个姿势做比较也是很多的因为我练形意拳，拿形意拳做个比较吧。一点它没有一些非常自然的拖到这儿，完了再回来，再这么下去，这是一个姿势的东西，这就可以了。但是有些呢，把这个东西呢变成一种掺了一些别的东西，比如一开始亮下，咔，你起来，我认为这个后者是假的，因为它失去了内涵的东西了。因为失去内涵的东西，如果一个人没有灵魂了以后，那就不成其一个活人了啊，就变成一种将死的东西。所以武术技击实力是它的内涵，是体现。所以这个一趟拳法必须做到，得是事事有法，法法有用，这样呢，让人家看出来这个拳法是一种好的拳法。就是说，时间加上勤奋，还有正确的练习方法，得出来的就是功夫。
We didn't find it in the big schools or the big shows, but in the backyards of Beijing. Given enough time, hard work, perseverance, sacrifice, faith and talent, anything can be considered Kung Fu. Mission accomplished. Acting in accordance with Chairman Mao's instructions means victory. Am I right, Tunna?
Like Master Sun told us, do not change your directions, and you might just end up where you're heading.
This is Madventures on the perplexing path towards the next bizarre experience. Mainland China, over and out.